Baby, it has finally happened. Okay. We are on a cash trip and it ain't the one in Palm Springs. We didn't go to Arizona, baby. We are on an international cash trip. I am so excited. If you know anything about me, you know that cash trips are quite literally my favorite moment in any housewife franchise. Okay, baby, the girls of New Jersey have went to Ireland. I'm Elle Murasaki, and this is the Real Housewives Rewind, baby. We are getting ready to rewind about the trip to Ireland. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. Now, you know, if Bravo not going to do nothing, baby, they going to give you some fluff, some filler to fill out the episode. I did not need to see all of these women packed. They didn't talk about nothing interesting. The episode could have in fact started when Jen Fessler told us that she done messed with who? Okay, like Jen Fessler, who saw that coming? Baby, back in the day, Jen Fessler has shagged Jen Gandolfini. Did I say his last name right? I didn't never watch none of no shows, child. I know the man by his face, baby. And I know that I didn't expect Fessler to open up her mouth and tell us that she had shagged him, and to kind of even just be so open. When Jennifer and Marge were getting into it at Fessler's house, Fessler was like, oh, my neighbors, my da-da-da-da. So I kind of pegged her for being more prudish, more uptight. I didn't think maybe she was going to lay the bones in her closet bare and let us know everybody on her shag list on today. But God, she did. And then told us that her and that man used to go to an S&M bar. I said, okay, Fessler. I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. The lady who deep throated the mozzarella, this one was a turn for me. So they're on this beautiful cash trip to Ireland. Dolores is hosting the trip. You know, Paulie's family is from Ireland. So she spent some time over there, and Paulie and his siblings are kind of giving her some pointers on hosting this trip. And they're staying at a haunted castle. Now, me, I don't know. Nobody's put me in a haunted castle. So I don't know if haunted castles is my thing or if they not my thing. Like, I don't know where we land with that. But let me tell you what scared me more than the thought of a haunted castle. Jennifer Aydin's room, her bathroom specifically, had carpet in there. Like, when I tell you, the ghost. What about the ghost of all the people who have stepped on that carpet with their wet bath juice bodies? Like, that's scary. I'm sorry, I'm scared. But the universe did let Jennifer Aydin out and give her one of the best rooms. I'm not normally my room, because like Jennifer Aydin said, like, I live in a palace at home. Now, me personally, I don't live in a palace, but I love my home. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the guap. So I'm really not too pressed. My line on vacation is I'm not sleeping on no twin size bed. And I'm not sleeping on no pull-out mattress, no couch, no cots. I'm going to be on a bed. But other than that, I'm really not. And I think I'm going to have my own bathroom. I think I can't share the bathroom. I can't share. But other than that, I don't care. That might be a long list, but I don't care after. My question is, though, how do y'all vacation? Do you care about the room accommodations? Are you really here to just get to it, baby? Pass me the libations and let's get to the pool. Are you that girl? Are you like, oh, I'm not going to be in a room a long time, it don't even matter? Or does the room need to be pristine? I need to know that in the comments. Now, before we get into the arsenal that Marge so clearly has, allegedly, from her ex-friend Laura, I want to remind you that this is a show. These people have real lives. Whether we think the rumor is true or not, Melissa and Joe are good. They're at home taking care of their 3 kids living in their house, okay? Not too much. Amen. Amen. So, and I've said this before, and I think Danielle just said it on the episode. You see the way Marge gets out of whack anytime we start talking about Laura, and that's because Laura knows where the bodies are hidden. Please don't ever forget that. Now, Danielle did the Lord's work, okay? She wouldn't get her foot off Jennifer Aydin's neck until she told us, what's the tea that you know? We need to know. And that's when we found out that allegedly years ago, Melissa was in the backseat of a limousine making out with somebody else. Boo. It was unsweetened tea with pomegranate juice in it, okay? It was a nothing burger But whatever else that Laura girl got, y'all mark my words. Marge, this classic Marge. Do y'all know about that? Marge is scared, okay? She not living in that classic Marge energy right now. First night outside in Ireland, you know, the crowds had to go hit the streets, see what it was giving outside in Ireland. And okay, let me tell you something that he have. We ain't sending my husband no pictures of nobody else's bubbies. When he married me, he said, these the bubbies that I'm gonna see unless she say I could see some other ones. And I'm not saying he can't. Like, I don't understand. What was that joke? I don't care. He better know my titties. He better know what these bubbies look like. Amen. You don't need to put your camera down your shirt and take a picture of the top part of your bubbies to send to my man. Even if you send me the picture before I send it to my man, we don't need to do that. If you lost, that's what Melissa and Danielle did. Danielle wanted to know if Joe Gorga knew what Melissa's bubbies looked like. So she took a picture of the top part of her bubbies. But see, I don't care. Top part, bottom part, side part, middle part, that's still a bubby. She took a picture of that, sent it to Melissa, and Melissa sent it to Joe. And then allegedly Joe said, who's that? But Melissa never turned her phone. So we don't really know if that's what Joe said. And what I'm saying is hell. We're not laughing about nothing. No. And now for my favorite part of the show. We're gonna go scrolling down the timeline. Okay, I don't know if that's going to officially be the theme song, but if you like it, sing along. Scrolling down the timeline. I don't know also why these are the hands, but here we are. Okay, on today's episode for Scrolling Down the Timeline, come in. We have to talk about something. So for today's episode of Scrolling Down the Timeline, seriously, on my Instagram, also Housewives and Chit Chat, I reposted a clip of Giselle on Reasonably Shady talking about the overpriced Drake tickets. Do we think that concert tickets have gotten out of hand, especially in the climate of today's economy? Absolutely. But on this clip, Giselle said something that the Jewish community has told us they find anti-Semitic. Whether you agree with it or not, this group of people finds this statement or this rhetoric to be anti-Semitic. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments about, oh, y'all are too sensitive. It's not that deep. What I want to say to you is when a community of people, when a person tells you that something is offensive to them and or the community or where they come from, then it's just that offensive. Once somebody tells you that they're offended, it's not your place to sit there and argue, oh, well, you're too sensitive. It's offensive. And what I try to do is insert whatever happened with something that I can relate to. How would I feel if Giselle was on here talking about something that might come across anti-Black or problematic, which she has, which is why I put the finger up with the James Harden and the fried chicken and the beer. But when I say, hey, that's a microaggression, or hey, that's offensive, or hey, that's a little anti-Black, I want to be heard. And I want to be heard specifically by people who don't look like me, because that's where the rhetoric is coming from. So I extend that same grace. I give what I'm looking for. When somebody in another community, another nationality, another whatever tells me that something is offensive or that the rhetoric is offensive, I'm going to use my platform at any chance I get to say, hey, you might not have known it. You might have thought it was a joke. You might have grown up using that word, but it is offensive. You are offending people. And I don't understand what the sensitivity conversation is about. I don't care. If somebody thinks that I'm sensitive, what I'm not going to be is offensive. And if they tell me they are offended, I have to hear that. I encourage you to hear the same. I also encourage you to stop leaving comments on my page talking about some Keenan Ivory Wayne said on In Living Color, that's why it'll never be a rebirth because people are too sensitive. Get off my page. Get off my page. Because that's I want to be heard, so I'm hearing people, and we're never going to argue about me using my platform to say, hey, don't do that thing. Just like I didn't like it when I told y'all that Ramona was anti-Black on Twitter and y'all started coming for me. Stop being so sensitive. If slavery was a long time ago, just go touch grass and don't be offensive to people. Well, my beautiful chit-chatters, that is all that we have to rewind about today. You could have been anywhere on the internet, but you were here rewinding with us, and that is greatly, greatly greatly appreciated. I say that all the time and I don't take it lightly. There are a ton of videos that you can click on, but you clicked on this one, you stayed till the end. Please, if you like this video, give us a like, give us a follow, comment down below. Talk to me, baby. I promise I'm talking back. I'm Elle Murasaki, and this has been The Real Housewives Rewind.